such a pleasure to have you on our show here. Introduce these bunch of young girls who are currently on a summer camp, and they're also part of. Two of them are already part of my Be the Change movement, and of course, that movement needs no introduction to you. So they have a project called E Magazine, and we are learning how to interview celebrities, influencers, and special guests for the magazine. And this bunch is interviewing you today. So we have Aberi, Aishwarya, and Aditi here with us. Aberi is a dancer. She is in grade 9 right now, and she's a dancer, loves to talk, is a debater as well. Then there's Aishwarya, who sings really, really well. She draws well as well, and she's also in grade 9. And then we have Aditi. Aditi is new into our summer camp, and she is so full of life all the time. So over to these girls to take it forward from here. So over to Beri.
Thank you, Deepanti. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. It's a pleasure having you today.
Thank
Um,
you.
I think when I met you um, in 2017, I guess, you the first thing I saw about was you Mrs. Earth International, but I thought it was somebody who was very who had it all in the head and who was very snobby, but it wasn't like that. You were so humble, you were so nice to talk to, you were great with kids, and you were just so full of life, and we could connect with you, and I think that's something I really 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 admire about you,
Thank
and it's a pleasure having you today. So
thank you so much.
over to Aishu, and I think she'll ask you a few questions also.
Thank you very much, Adevi.
Hello, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you today. So let's start up with our first question. And so usually, you said you started your career at age 40. So what our perception would be like when a mom, like we have to sit at home and things like that. So so what motivated you to go after your dreams, even after you know?
After my 40s?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So this was my childhood dream. Okay. And there were, like as a kid, you all have dreams and inspirations, and you have like someone to look upon, like you want to be like her or him or whatever, in whatever field it is. So, of course, I've gone through the age where you girls are right now. So, at that age, I really wanted to, take part in a beauty pageant, and think that someday I would. But things were not so easy back then. Life goes on, got married, got kids, everything. Then after my kids grew up, then I was a little bit more independent. I had more time for myself. And then I thought, why not I just start pursuing what I was like, what I dreamed of as a little girl, like a teenager. And that's when I said, I just didn't want my dream to be a dream, because I've seen so many, entrepreneurs, women who have come out with so many accomplishments in their life, even in their 50s and 60s. So I said, if they could do that, why can't I do it? And I spoke to my husband, I spoke to my children. I said, is it okay if I take part? So why are you even asking me? You should just go ahead with it.
Yeah.
So then I said, okay, then let's try to pursue. And it was nothing for me to prove to the world, but I wanted this just for myself. I was like, let me just try. If I can do it, it's good. But later, I don't want to regret that I did not do it. So that was my motive, and here I am.
That's wonderful. It's actually
Thanks.
great. Yeah. So our next question is: so what is the reason behind just social cause towards women empowerment? And do you have any stories related to that in your life experiences?
Wow, to women empowerment, I definitely have a lot. Since I was a kid, I grew up in a joint family. I have two brothers who are actually younger than me. And I was the only girl growing up with two brothers. And I could see the difference, like, living in Chennai, there was more preference for boys than girls. And even when it comes to education, initially they had started with NIT classes back then. I'm talking about early 1990s. I wanted to go for NIT classes, but then my grandparents were there. They said, no, she doesn't need to. She's a girl. She'll just get married and go away. Why to waste money on her education? So my brothers had the opportunity to do that. I didn't, and it was within me for like many years. I said, okay, every time it comes to a lady, why is it that always they keep saying, no, only boys can do it, girls can't go out, girls can't wear this, girls can't talk like that, or she cannot laugh in this way. So there have been times when, I mean, I know, like, I have a very loud, I laugh really loud, and I like to show off my teeth. So there were times when my grandma used to taunt at me when we used to take pictures, like, don't show your teeth, like, close your lips and smile. And I was like, that's not me. I love to give a big smile, and I liked about it. But no, so every time it's a no, no, no. Then I said, you know what, let's just put a stop to this. I'm going to make a change in myself first. And once I'm more comfortable with myself and feel more confident, then I will go and help others with my own personal experiences. So the first time when how the social cause actually started was when I was, I think I was like 32, I think 32 or 33, after I gave birth to my second son. There was one lady who walked up to me and said, you look wonderful. I said, thank you very much. And then she said, I have seen the way how you take care of your children. She was living in the same condo as me. We used to meet up and down in the lift. And then she says, I like the way you talk. And sometimes I've seen you converse with your other friends there. And I want to be like you. Then I asked her, why do you want to be like me? She's like, I mean, none of us are perfect. She's like, I like the way how you carry yourself, the way you dress up, and you're very humble. So then I gave it a thought, like maybe she's just like, complimenting me, should be. Then I said, if a lady is walking up to me and telling me that, something nice about myself, I think I can bring in some kind of change. And that's when I focus more on myself, like how I can groom, how I can feel more confident, and help other women, be more confident and groom them. So that's how my journey started.
It's wonderful that we wanted. We're not focusing on ourselves, but once we did it, we want to help other people. That's
Yes.
so wonderful. I
Yes.
just really admire.
I just started with one lady first, and at that time I did not have anything in mind, like, oh, I'm going to do this for the society and for so many women, I'm going to go up on stage and talk. It was nothing. I was so nervous. I was also a bit timid, a bit shy, because I was never like upfront like this. But after I took part in my pageant, that's when I became a bit more confident, and I was able to do more.
Yeah. So now I'll be passing it on to Aditi. And
Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Aditi. How are you?
Fine, how are you, ma'am?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Ma'am, I would like to ask you, how did you overcome your haters, if you had any?
Ah, a good one. I think
I'm so sorry. I
because
laughed.
you speak it, like, actually, I was more nervous because the interviewers are actually interviewing me. I think I still do have haters, but do you think I really should be caring about them? No, absolutely. That was the same attitude I had, and I still have. So during my not only my pageant journey, but when I started bringing a lot of changes in my life, and I started, focusing more on my career and giving back to the society, and people started knowing me more. I used to have a lot of friends before, like many of them. They used to call me to their house, come here, come there, whatever. Everything started like cutting down. I was like, what is happening? Why am I not being invited to my friend's house when I see everyone gathering there together? But I wasn't there. I realized, okay, maybe they are jealous. And I actually felt so bad. And I spoke to my husband about it. I said, when I see all these friends of mine together, why are they not calling me? So he just told me one thing. He said, Anu, when you start growing in life, the pyramid is like this. So when you start going on top, whatever clutter is there just falls off your way. So you just focus on where you have to be, the rest will go, be in place. And I don't think it should actually matter to you. So no negative thoughts about them who actually hate me. I think the more haters there are, then I feel I'm doing something really good to
Thank you,
myself
ma'am.
and others.
Thank you, ma'am. It was so inspiring.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, ma'am. And I'd like to ask you, what is beauty in your opinion, ma'am?
Okay. For me, beauty is something which comes from within your heart. Age is just a number. You have to have good thoughts, eat healthy, drink lots of water, and you just have to focus on the positivity in life, and definitely it will reflect on your face. That is true beauty for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're
You
welcome.
look so beautiful. Like I
How
would
did
like
you girls? See, we are all A's. Only Deepa is D.
Deepa's a special one. Aishwarya also.
We are the A gang. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
So over to Aberi now, I guess, for a few. She has a few rapid fire questions for you. Okay, so I
Okay.
think this is going to be the most fun part of
Exciting
the
and fun
interview.
part. Yes,
So
Okay.
over to
I
Aberi.
will try. Okay, so I have 10 questions, and okay,
I
if
don't
you
have
could.
a copy also here.
Okay, so this is just going to be rapid fire questions, and I'm going to start.
Hmm.
So, what's your favorite color?
Yellow.
Instagram or WhatsApp?
Insta.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
My smile.
What makes you really angry?
Ooh, angry. Ah, my heel's breaking on the way.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Dream, desire, destiny.
Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Dog.
What is your dream vacation spot?
Switzerland.
If you had a time machine, would you go back to the past or go to the future?
I think I would go to the future.
So, partying with friends or staying at home?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe partying with friends.
Okay, last question. Are you a night owl or a morning bird?
A night out.
That was so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Stay healthy and hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Thanks for being there. And thanks, Anju, for putting this together. And just to give you a little bit of, let you know more about Anju. Anju is a dancer as well. And her passion, I mean, she focuses her on women empowerment. So most of her choreos that she does tilts towards women empowerment. So I could see the glow on her face when we were talking about women empowerment. She could so relate and connect to it. So you've inspired her as well. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. Seriously, it was an amazing interaction. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you once again. All of you all
Thanks,
take care.
guys.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.